Hey guys, Metal Driver here, back with another WWE Elite review, and today I'll be looking at Legends Series 15, X-Pac. On the side you get an image of X-Pac, then on the back you get another image that titles he's won, a description of this figure, and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. Alright, so now we have the final member of the DX army, so without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at X-Pac. And here we have
the X to the P to the A to the C!
Out of the packaging, but before we take a look at the figure, let's look at the accessories that he comes with. He comes with a pair of gripping hands, a pair of sunglasses, a DX Army helmet with a green X painted on the front, just like the other male DX members. He comes with a nice looking soft goods jacket. It's not a brand new jacket, I'm pretty sure this is the same one we saw a few years back with the Best of Attitude Era Triple H. But either way, it's nice. It's supposed to mimic a leather jacket. It's not real leather, obviously, but it looks really cool. And then he also comes with his DX Army gear, at least the rest of it, which includes a DX shirt, and it is a plastic shirt, which I was not expecting. I guess I was assuming it was supposed to be a soft goods shirt. I don't know if the images ever show that. I don't think so. Again, I was just assuming because the other ones had a cloth material shirt, so kinda sucks that this one doesn't have that. But I'm assuming that it's plastic to save on cost because he's got a cloth material jacket, so it sucks, but it is what it is. And then he's got his camouflage pants, which we did see with Triple H, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn. So if you have those figures, then you should know what you're expecting when it comes to these pants. Then taking a look at the head scan, this is brand new, and it looks pretty good. I think it has a pretty good likeness to Sean Waltman. It's painted very well, the eyes look good, the eyebrows, the lips, the teeth. So I like how this turned out. Now the sculpting on the top of the hair kind of looks a little bit funny, but it's sculpted like that so that way the helmet fits nicely on his head. The hair sculpt looks pretty decent, not too bad. It's nothing spectacular, but it serves its purpose. The main thing is, I do like the head sculpt on the new X-Pac. It looks like him, so that's what matters. And then looking at his attire, he is wearing his black and red singlet with the white legs, as you can see right here. So I like that they went with this choice. They didn't just give us a updated green version like this one right here. So this was the attire he wore throughout 1999. Usually when I think of this attire, I think of SummerSlam 1999 when he teamed up with Kane. The paint came out pretty well on the letters D and X. That looks pretty good. The red looks good here on the singlet. Then look at the back. Looks pretty good. A little bit of fuzziness right here, but not the worst that I've seen. Shoulder tattoo looks good. It's got some extra painted detail that the previous DX X-Pac did not have. And then he's got double jointed elbows in there, so that is always good. And then the default hands are these open hands, perfect for telling someone to suck it. And then look at the lower body. He's got that black, red, and white color scheme. It's painted decently for the most part. I do see some minor imperfections here and there. It's not too bad. There is some missing black paint right there, a little bit right there. The side looks pretty good. The letters look good. The line work on the red line looks pretty good. Looks like some missing black paint right there as well, but again, not too bad. Backside looks good, this side looks good as well. And then, yeah, same little missing black part right there, so maybe that's intentional. The D and the X look really good, the red line looks decent on this side. Could use an extra coat of red paint, maybe line that up a little bit better. But overall, it looks pretty good. And then black knee pads, and then black boots, no extra detail on the kick pads. He is missing that DX logo on the kick pads, so that kind of sucks. So again, some minor imperfections on the paint applications, considering you can't really tell what the paint apps are going to look like because he's wearing those pants and the shirt and the jacket, so you're kind of at a crapshoot. When you find this in stores, you don't know if you're going to get a good one or a bad one, so thankfully mine doesn't look too bad. Alright, then going over the articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so it looks that high up, that far down, so not too bad of a range. Turns side to side and tilts very well. His shoulder goes that high up, it rotates all the way around, biceps swivel. Double jointed elbows, hindered slightly by this elbow pad, swivel and hinge at the wrist. He crunches that far forward, goes that far back. There's a waist swivel, legs go that far out, they go that high up. So great range there. And then some extra paint that shouldn't be there. I didn't notice that before, so hopefully that can be scratched off. Thigh cut, double jointed knees. Doesn't get the best range with this knee pad right here, so that kind of sucks. A cut at the top of the boot. Ankle goes that high up. It goes that far down. And he has some decent ankle pivot. Alright, and here's the new Legends Series 15 X-Pac next to the previous and only Elite DX X-Pac figure that we've ever gotten. And even though the new one has a different colored attire, it is a nice upgrade from the original. Here he is next to 6. Here he is next to the 2002 version of NWO X-Pac. And then if you're curious to see how the two sweet hands look on the new DX X-Pac, here it is, and I do think it looks pretty good. Or you could say, too sweet. Then here he is next to the inverted attire Kane. So this right here is their SummerSlam 1999 gear that they wore. And not to get too off topic, but I thought they were a pretty cool tag team when they teamed up briefly in 1999, and they had a really awesome entrance music, which was basically a mashup of Kane's original theme song with D-Generation X's music. So Kane's beginning organ intro would play, and then once the pyro would hit, it would immediately transition into the DX theme. So if you've never heard that, I would check that out on YouTube. Very awesome theme song. And then here's the new Legends Series 15 X-Pac next to the rest of the Legends Series DX members. And my Road Dogg does feature a custom Road Dogg t-shirt, because unfortunately that figure just came bare-chested underneath the DX shirt. And poor Billy Gunn's the only male who does not have double-jointed elbows. That kind of sucks. And then here they are with their DX Army gear on, and they look really good all next to each other, so we finally have the whole team completed. And yeah, I just wanted to quickly mention that the pants on X-Pac is actually shorter than the rest. Just wanted to point that out. So hopefully you've not been sleeping on the rest of the team members, because as I said, they look good next to each other. You can finally have a completed DX set, and even if you do have any of the previous DX figures, I think these are unique and different enough that they would look cool sitting on your shelf. Now the only thing that we need now is that DX Jeep that they rode on, and I say Jeep because it was not a tank. So as of this recording, San Diego Comic-Con has not happened yet, so who knows, maybe they might reveal that, maybe not. But if they do, then my dreams will have come true, and if they don't reveal that, well then I'll just keep dreaming. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on the new Legends Series 15 X-Pac figure? I think this is a great figure. I really like how it was executed. I like the attire choice of the red striped singlet rather than the green one, and it's nice to complete the DX Army, so overall I think it was really well executed. The only thing that kind of sucks is that he doesn't have a soft goods DX shirt, but it's not really that big of a deal. I think it still works. So if you are a fan of D-Generation X, if you're a fan of X-Pac, I think this is worth getting, and if you have been collecting the rest of the DX Army, obviously you're going to want to pick this up and add it to your collection. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. If you want a chance to get a shout out in the next video, leave a comment down below. And for today's shout out, it's going to be a little bit different because lately I've been getting a lot of bots commenting on my recent videos. So shout out to the bots? No, but in all seriousness, shout out to Aslan Fulgore for the funny response that he gave to one of these botted comments.
Hey yo, what the f?
Check me out on my social media so you can be up to date with all my wrestling figure photography, and I'll see you next time.